Okay. So it seems like I'm not okay. Just wanted to be open and honest with y'all. I'm sorry I ran through that video with different subjects and everything and then got into the whole rant about misogynistic and everything, but I just wanted to let y'all know, no, I am not okay. I try to have a good weekend, and I try talking to my best friend from Memphis, and I always had the best conversations with her because she makes me realize that no matter how broken up you could be about something or somebody, there's always a brighter side to it. Like, look at the limelight, look at the bright side. You're still thriving. You're still doing good. You're doing everything you want to do. And if you keep saying your affirmations every day and you keep focusing on yourself, it's like nothing else could really get to you and everything will be fine. Even if it does get to you, you could take that whole day and do whatever you want with it, and then the next day just go back to being normal. And every time I get disappointed, I have to use that day in a constructive way to keep my mind off of this. And this is another disappointment that I had to go through within these 2 months. When I started off this year, I started off the year okay, feeling good about myself and looking at the bright side of things, because when I was at my lowest, I was talking to my family about everything I was going through and what I've been through and what I do to like keep me on the right path, because it's like a train moving and then you all of a sudden hit that brick wall because of somebody. And every time you riding smoothly, you doing your thing and you're having fun, there's always someone that jumps in your path to try to like throw you off. You're concentrating on what you're doing with yourself, and there's always somebody who doesn't want to see you shine, throws you off. And even though I know there's going to be a lot of peoples in my life, or that's going to come into my life that's going to try to throw me off, it's up to me to not let them throw me off or to distract me from what I'm doing. I don't want y'all to think that I'm not going to do what I need to do because of somebody throwing me off. I'm still going to live my life and do what I want to do, because at the end of the day, I got things to do. I got a life to like be great at. Like, I got so many goals I want to accomplish. I'm still motivated to do what I need to do. So I don't want y'all to think that, okay, she let another man throw her off and now she's all broken up and fucked up. No, I am not. I go through hell, but at the end of the day, I'm still living my life. At the end of the day, I'm still doing what makes me happy. And I always look at the bright side of things. I never looked at being single as being the end all be all, like it's going to be the end of the world, my life is over. No. Every time I come across somebody that's not right for me, they always reminds me why I should stay single. Every time I meet somebody and I get ghosted, you teach me how to live without you. You make me realize life could be better without you. Life could be better without dating. And I did take that time off to myself to not date. And when I started realizing some shit, I was like, okay, I'm way better off and I'm happier. Then I do get somebody asking me, have I ever been attached to the point of no return? No, never, and never will. And then every time I meet somebody and I have conversations with them, they make me realize all the things that I have going for myself and how it made me happy. What's your final goal? My final goal is to be accomplished. I'm still independent. I still live alone. I don't got no kids running around here. I ain't got nobody in and out my house. I'm still happy. So whether or not y'all see me ranting about someone, at the end of the day, I'm still happy. Like, I get to come home to a peaceful home. I get to be happy and still do what I want to do. Yes, I get heartbroken because I always have faith in somebody, even if it's a mustard seed. I always try to look at the bright side of things. I was like, at the end of the day, somebody could break my heart or hurt my feelings, but I'm still going to be good by tomorrow. You hurt my feelings today, but I'm going to be good by tomorrow. You broke my heart today, and for whatever reason. But what you still don't realize is that I'm still going to live life happily. I'm still going to do me. No one stops me from being happy. No one stops me from doing what I want to do. So yeah, I use my camera as a diary. I use my platform as a diary. So I get to use it however I want. If I want to rant, I'm a rant. But at the same time, you get to see all the good shit that I do. And then once again, my passion is cooking. So you're going to see me make a lot of dishes like I'm going to post up tonight. I don't let no one stop me from doing what I want to do. I keep getting hit bumps in the road. Like I keep hitting bumps in the road. But at the end of the day, am I still going to live? Yes. Am I still going to have fun? Yes. And if it wasn't for the small group of people I talk to in a regular, I don't think I would be okay to this day. I don't think I would be like in my right mind. But I am truly grateful for having the group of people I have in my life. And I talk to them on a regular basis, even if it's just for a small time. I meet people who's on the level of being independent in every way, who doesn't let anything get to them. I'm on that level where I am trying to make myself great again after being thrown off for so long. And I surround myself with people who also want to be great, who also want to do well in life. I am friends with older peoples because they are very wise, they are very sweet, they're very they're very lovable, they have a good heart, and they always teach me how to still love and how to still have how you say a great mindset, regardless of how many assholes come your way. Don't let that break your spirit. And people always read passages to Bibles to me. It's like every time they get that Bible in their hand, they ready to talk to me. I'm like, yeah, I know what this is about, because they don't want me to feel like, okay, even though this person right here done messed up my mood and intentionally try to hurt me because they don't want to see me happy, there's a bright side of things. Keep moving. You're going to find that person that's going to make you happy, that wants to see a smile on your face and would never want to see you upset. If I even look upset, my friends is going to make sure I'm happy again. And you need somebody like that. They are called my safety net. And I just spoke to one of my friends this morning about my issue with an individual that I had an argument with. And I was like, yo, I just can't believe how old people are and they act this way. You're in your late 50s and you sitting here talking about video games. You sitting here trying to pick up women on TikTok. And then you sitting here trying to call yourself being somebody's man and speaking about the future to them. And then all of a sudden, when you see how they live their life, you're complaining about it. All of a sudden, you start acting funny because you realize you can't get over on this person. You can't make this person say what you want to say, do what you want to do what you want them to do. And I started to pick that up from a lot of people's. Not that I said that, oh, I see this person being my husband. I give people chances because at the end of the day, it's like, I don't want to be looked at as a bitch or being told that I'm a bitch because I can't talk to nobody or I wouldn't give nobody the time of day. So I'm sitting here like, okay, we could be friends and I have every intentions on being friends with you. But when you're trying to take it to the next level, but you're not emotionally ready, it's like things mess up. And if you know in your heart you're not emotionally ready, you're not emotionally available, why would you try to pick up women and try to make them your woman? Then on top of that, you clearly see who I am as a person, because I told you right up front and there, like, I am a no-nonsense type of woman. I have a big heart, and people with big hearts and overthinkers, they tend to take a lot of things serious and they make sure they don't get their time wasted. And I hate the fact that I do have a big heart and people don't see that. So they take advantage of it, or they take my kindness for weakness and they do what they want to do. This is what gets me upset, because I keep thinking I have a big heart. I have a big heart. Are you going to disappoint me? Are you going to try to hurt me? And before I can even bring it to anybody's attention, I already see it because they show it to me. I can have 2 or 3 conversations throughout the week with you, and the minute you start to get attached to me, all your feelings start pouring out. And then I was like, okay, I don't know how to handle this because I wasn't ready to handle this, because when we first started talking, we was like, okay, let's be friends. And all of a sudden you hit me with the boom. I like you. You're beautiful. I could see you as my wife. I could see you doing this. And I'm like, really? You see me as your wife. You see me as the mother of your child. You see this, you see that. Like, how am I supposed to take that? And then I was like, even though I receive it well, I still am reserved about it. Like, I have my reservations because the last time I received that information from somebody and I was like, okay, maybe I could see you in my future, I was hurt. I was brokenhearted and I had to deal with that pain by myself. I couldn't talk to nobody, and that really hurts me. And then I carried that feeling for months, and then I had to start all over. And I promised myself that I would never, ever put myself in that position again. Then on top of that, I listen to what people say to me about me, and they feel like I'm saying one thing but doing another. No, I am not. I was like, okay, there's nothing wrong with being friends. There's nothing wrong to being cordial and having conversations with people. If I had made you believe something else, I'm sorry, but that's not me. And I was like, okay, I wanted to be that person that take things slow with you, have fun with you, hang out, do whatever. So yeah, I was upset. And yeah, and like my friends say, when I get upset, I talk fast and I just speed right through subject after subject after subject. So that's why I was trying to correct myself now. And this is the third video I made today within all of 3 hours. I just wanted to let you know I was upset because this person I was talking to threw me off last night. I was getting ready to go out. My plans for last night was to hang out, get a drink, do whatever. And I told my friend from Memphis that I was going to be available for the rest of the night to speak. So why not speak now before I go out? So this guy I was talking to he's from Missouri. I was telling him that I was having a girls' night, and one guy was going to be there. And all of them are gay. All of my friends are married, they gay, so it's just me, single person. So I went to take a shower and then ready to head out because we were supposed to meet up at 9 o'clock. And right off the back, he was asking to meet my friends. And I was like, why? And here's the thing, because this is where he getting mixed up at. He feels like because me and him is talking and we like each other, that he's entitled to meet my friends right off the back. Mind you, we have not established that we're a couple. And then two, for somebody that don't want to come to New York and constantly trash my city, you want to be so quick to, be in my life and try and be my man. And then here's another thing I don't like about him. He'd rather have me come to his city, which is boring as fuck, nothing to do, no one to talk to, rather than come to my city, which you have everything to do out here. You have options. And I was like, which one is better? And he was being so thirsty, trying to meet my friends. And I was like, first of all, no. I don't let nobody that I talk to or date meet my friends. First of all, we're not in a committed relationship. Two, why would I introduce you to my friends if first of all, my friends don't want to meet nobody that's from any social media. Two, if you're not serious about me and you're not physically here, because my friends are very overprotective over me. So they was like, if this person is really serious about you and you establish that you're a couple, then we can meet him because we want to know what type of man he is. But if you're not even that serious with me yet, why are you asking to meet my friends? I never had nobody ask to meet my friends. So he gets upset with me. And I told him I was going to call him when I get out the shower. And he didn't want to talk. So I was like, fine. So I called him. I was like, I told you I'm going to call you after I get out the shower. And when I did call him, he decides to ignore me. I text him, call him on WhatsApp. He decides to ignore me. And this is what gets me upset now, because I'm like, so you really going to ignore me because I didn't want you to meet my friends? I was like, first of all, why the hell would you want to meet my friends? And then he tried to switch it on me, talk about, well, if my friends was over here for a guy's night, I would let you meet them. Well, that's on you. That's not me. Two, first of all, I don't let no single bitches around my man, and I would never introduce no single bitches to my man, because look how many people out here that introduce their spouse to their best friends and they end up feeling some type of way. Either you trying to holler at them, you're complimenting them too much, or you doing something you shouldn't be doing. So yeah, I have trust issues when it comes to that. And I had this rule for years. never let single women around my man. I don't introduce single women to my man or my girlfriend. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it. And then 3, don't sit here and trash where I come from and expect to be something more to me than a friend. That's why I was like, yo, I have to like scale back a bit, because I'm like, if I sit here and catch feelings with this guy, catch feelings for this guy, then I'm in trouble. So I put a guard up, and I'm like, you know what? Let's see where this goes, because if he don't like my city, that means you're not gonna like me. I'm like, first of all, how can you want to date a New York woman but don't like her city, and then you have no intentions on coming over here, but you want to meet my friends? Get the fuck out of here. I was like, get out of here. I can't even consider you anything serious to me. And then you want to sit here and meet my friends. That's why I was like, okay, I'm going to enjoy my night and not let him mess it up. And then on top of that, you don't even apologize. So you hit me up the next morning, which is today, and thinking everything is fine. You talking to me and you apologize, not for what you did last night, but you apologize for calling me early in the morning. Who does that? That's whack. If you're going to apologize about something, apologize for how you acted last night. Ignoring my calls and texts because you want to get mad because I told you can't meet my friends. First of all, you're not even my man. Let's get that shit straight. 2, you're not entitled to anything in my life. You're not entitled to meet my friends, family, or whatever. We just started talking, and it hasn't even been a week. So in what area do you think you have the rights to, see things or do whatever you want, or even, how you entitled to anything that has to do with me? Unless you're ready to be serious about me and you're ready to come see me and make it official, don't ever ask me for anything. Don't ask me for favors. Don't even try to get me to say yes to you. And no is a complete sentence. So if you ask me for something that you know you're not entitled to, and I say no and you want to catch an attitude, that's on you. That's not on me.